and he gets angry about it.
I haven't seen any guild content in a long time. I don't know.
He's a good egg. He's a good egg, is Gilg.
You like him because he works on your angry frequency like you do.
No, I like him because you can like just start a conversation about anything, and he'll have a fucking hilarious story about this one time where he tried to steal something to do with it. It's fucking great. That man's story times are epic. I thoroughly recommend to anybody who ever gets the chance to just go hang out in there and just be like, what do you think about toasters? They'd be like, oh man, this one time, like back in the day, I tried to boost like 300 toasters off the back of a truck or some shit like that.
Right.
Man's a hero.
I think, do you know what? Oh, put the votes on, man. Who can do the voting? I need to get my meat buns.
Yeah, let's go. Aelz is going to win because he can actually step Raphael now. Have you seen how many verticals actually got stepped that round?
Yeah, I know. It's fine. Ssylus has a plan.
Also, Tira has like a really strong AGI, so like if he's just mashing like prep A, she can AGI the fuck out of him and just blow his head off. So this is what I mean, like there are characters who actually have good counterplay against Raph now. I don't think Zas is one of them, but Tira is... excuse me. Oh, I need another beer. I need to get another beer before this fucking started. Fuck. Alright, tell him to hold on a second. Don't hit anything.
Wait, you need to spend your meat buns, bro.
Ah, fuck. Alright, predict. Why is everyone voting for Aelz now? Why did you listen to me? Fuckers. Now I've got to vote for Ssylus to get some mileage out of these meat bums.
Yeah. I'm dropping 5.5k on Ssylus because
I don't even have 5.5k.
But
I think Aelz is gonna fuck him up. But the thing is,
No,
Aelz is the homeboy, but Ssylus is the countryman. But he's like, you know, like step brother, where they're like, yeah, he's family, but he's like, well, you know, like dad's kind of nailing your mum, but I guess we're family now. Because he's Scottish, so
yeah, no, we are family.
He's
so,
British, but he's not happy about it.
I think my favourite thing about the Scottish people were when they was like, we're going to be independent, and it's like, well, if you're independent, you're going to be out of the EU, and we're going to take the pound away. They was like, okay, we'll stay then. And it's like, wicked, we're leaving the EU now, guys. They were...
About that.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. See, I like the lore between Ssylus and I is because what you don't know is that he's my real life uncle.
Is he? Fuck.
He is.
Is he?
My family, yeah, my family's from Scotland, Glasgow specifically.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
So he is. Ssylus and I are actually blood related. So
Basically related.
He inherited all my Soul Calibur skill from our great grandfather.
You think you can win?
I'd say he's not that old. Been competing since Soul Calibur 1, but I know. But I had Soul Calibur 1 back on the Dreamcast. That was a good game. I never had Soul Blade. A mate of mine had Soul Blade on the PS1. And I was like, this game's fucking arse. And then I got a Dreamcast and I bought Soul Calibur. I was like, this game is the fucking best. And I had no idea the two were related.
Oh, yeah. I get that.
Yeah, I'm a clever one. To be fair, I was like 9 or something. That sounds about right.
Nah, you was older than that, bro.
I'm not sure I was.
You must have been.
Somebody go find out when Soul Calibur came out while I grab a beer.
I reckon 97. Ssylus, why aren't you winning? Ssylus, you just need to form dodge all the strings like you normally do.
I'm back. Who are you talking to?
I was just saying, okay, I was close. I said 97, it was 98.
You know what? You know what? I'm too excited about this. if that came out in '98, that would make me exactly 9 years old.
Yeah, I was doing the math as well. I was thinking, even when I said 97, I was like, fuck, I think that means you was bang on the money.
Yep.
But it also means, however, also means that your parents were clearly rich because you got it on release year. Like, I was like poor family, right? So I was always the generation behind.
Actually, the Dreamcast is one of the few consoles that... In fact, the Dreamcast and the Xbox are the only consoles ever got on release. And I bought the Xbox myself with my brother for £500, right? And it was so overpriced that later on, Microsoft contacted everybody who bought it at release, and they were like, yeah, we kind of screwed you on that one. Here, have like 20 free games.
Did they really?
Yep, they did. It was pretty cool.
See, I bought it. I didn't buy it on release though. I remember I was one of the first people to get Xbox Live. I literally managed to convince the parents that broadband was important for homework.
Nice one.
I was one of the early adopters for like the 4 megasecond broadband or whatever the fuck it was at the time.
I convinced my dad that it would load videos faster, and for some reason that was enough.
And then all of a sudden, he whipped out his credit card with the excuse, "I'm an adult, do what I want."
He was like, you know what? We really need broadband. I think you're right.
Amazing.
Yeah, I ended up getting the Dreamcast, and I got it with the keyboard and everything. And I used to play. Oh man, Choo Choo Rocket was fucking awesome, right? Just some weird little puzzle game. But I used to play Quake Online with a keyboard and mouse on the Dreamcast. Fucking dominate every one of these motherfuckers because they're all playing it on controller.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I actually bought a keyboard for this shit. Don't ask me why, but I did. I think it just came with it. I think we just, because like I was too young to buy it, right? So it was my parents, I guess, bought it. Anyway, it turned up and it had a keyboard with it. I was like, this doesn't make no sense to me. But I'm gonna plug it in, and then that was my first online gaming, like 56k, 250 ping, headshot in Americans, because I've got a keyboard, you don't.
See, I want to know your opinion on this. What the real nightmare? Raphael needs less speed and more mix-ups. Prep is not enough. What's your thoughts, RPR?
I'm thinking a million seconds. 1 million, right as a suppository. Maybe you can come back next year. Less speed, more mix-up. Let's not give Raphael more mix-ups. Let's not give him, you know. I think just delete him. There we go.
I was going to say this, so because Lionide and I used to play online games like on PC, and it's amazing that you could play like online flight simulators on a 56k modem, and there was so little lag. They still had a better netcode in '98 for flight sims than they did for.
Oh no, they had shitloads of lag. We just didn't know what the fuck it was. We had no idea what we were looking at with like delay and stuff. This guy just shot me around a corner, just reporting for wall hacking. Despite the fact he saw you peek your head round like 3 seconds earlier. ISDN, I never had ISDN. I had 56k, and then I had DSL.
Yeah, that's the jump I went through as well.
Did you guys play Soldier of Fortune 2 online?
No, we played the
Me and Milo
budget
did.
version. I played
What was the budget version of Soldier of Fortune?
Delta Force.
Oh.
It was like some
Ugh.
Windows 95 awful FPS. It was one of those games that, like a lot of games, right, where it's like, oh, it's so tactical. You can go prone and the long grass,
Yeah.
and you can, do real military tactics. But really, everyone just picks the lore and runs around jumping everywhere.
Yeah.
And you just blow everything up. But yeah, I think Lionide and I, we kind of cheated when Xbox Live first came out because you got it for Halo 2, right?
Oh
Everyone-
god, yeah. Oh man, I was so good at Halo 2 snipers. I was the don. Like I got to that stage where you and your mates, you couldn't find a game without cheaters. You had to play for 3 hours to get the lobby host, otherwise you would get cheaters.
Yeah. We were on that level as well. Like, and then you'd have like Big Eye and Mike, and as soon as you see that cunt, you're like, he's gonna press the standby button or fucking mod me, because you just know the names after a certain point, right?
Big Iron Mike.
Are you laughing because you remember him, or Terry 15?
I
Those
don't
two
remember any
motherfuckers
of the
were the
names.
worst.
I don't
Right?
remember. Actually, no, I do remember my name because they were closing down the Bungie servers the other day, and I went and looked up my old username, and they've still got all your last played games and stuff. It was fucking sick watching all my previous games.
Yeah, I actually did that as well not that long ago. Revisited my Halo career. Ssylus won. Good shit.
He did.
We
He's on
need
the
to be
scoreboard.
hype. Ssylus did a winning thing. Winning. Let's do the hype.
Well, I am hype. I got a beer.
And also,
what are the predictions looking at?
my uncle won a game.
Uncle Ssylus.
Uncle Ssylus.
Are you older than Ssylus?
No.
Got that Game of Thrones thing going on.
He is. Ssylus is actually 42.
Was he? I could believe that.
And his
I'm
real
not even
name.
gonna question that.
His real name's Mickey.
Mickey. I could see that. He looks like a Mickey. Looks like he's taking the Mickey anyway.
But did you feel sorry for Aelz trying to whiff punish Raph?
Nah, fuck Aelz. But yeah, that's a rough situation. Oh, I'll just do the BB because you know that's a quick enough move. Nope,
Yeah.
not quick enough.
But yeah, revisiting all the Halo stuff. But did you ever play? So before Xbox Live was real, they had Xbox Connect where you could plug your Xbox into your PC and create a virtual LAN and play online anyway.
Fuck off, really?
So it's unofficial, like open source software. So Lionide and I was playing on that, and then Xbox Live came out, and so like 99% of people had no online experience. So like, why they was made.
Oh no, you bastards! You went and
Right.
bullied all the new players.
Yes. So like, while they thought they was the best in the world because they was best in their classroom, Lionide and I were genuinely probably some of the best in the world, or at least lost to the best people in the world for the last year.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just like we're just speed running everyone for like the first 6 months of Xbox Live release. It was amazing. It's just like come home from school and then just like not lose on double team for a long time.
Good,
It was good shit.
good shit. Yeah. I remember I played the For Honor
Uncle
beta.
Mickey scored another round.
Yeah, that was going on Twitter. I remember when I played the For Honor beta, I fucking loved that game, so I like no life the shit out of it. Like literally, I'd go to sleep watching videos of other people playing it, and I'd get up and go to work, and I'd watch videos of people playing it, and then I'd get home and I'd go and play it. And then when live hit, I was like, I'd just queue up for like duels and shit, and fucking annihilate these poor bastards who had just bought the game and had no idea what the fuck was going on. And it felt so good. That's when I realised I was a dickhead.
Wasn't you saying that was probably the first game that you played like kind of like at a competitive level?
Yeah, like I played Soldier of Fortune 2 competitively, but it was just like random fucking clans and shit, and like I have no idea if I was ever any good at it. But yeah, For Honor.
Oh,
he's fucking dead.
shit! Ssylus is doing Ssylus things.
Oh, maybe my bet's gonna pay out.
Good shit.
Yeah, and then I was like, I was naive enough at this point to like, I was surprised that I was good at this game. So I was like, whoa, I can't believe I'm one of the best players of this game. Like I've never been at this sort of level before. And then I was like, oh, well, the game's got some problems, but it's okay. It's Ubisoft. They'll fix it. Like they're a big developer, and the game's still shit today.
It's still a piece of shit.
Yeah, I remember we used to watch like the fucking like They used to do this really cool thing called Warriors Den, where like every week they'd stream like a question and answer session and stuff, and share what they
Right.
were doing, and it was really cool. But every time they get the developers on, and they'd be like, "We have this opinion, and it is very bad, and we are very stupid." I mean, they didn't put it in those words. They didn't even realize they were saying that. But then, like all the competitive players were just sitting there with their heads in their hands, just like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't understand your own game." And they still don't, unfortunately. They literally butchered the game. Yeah, it's still shit, I'm sure. They still haven't fixed the core problems with it. They're just like, oh, let's give everyone an unblockable. That'll make it good. Oh, he's dead. He's very dead.
Ssylus, don't
Yeah.
die. Don't die, Uncle Mickey.
Come on, Uncle Mick. If he was Irish, this would be racist, I'm sure. You're lucky he's Scottish. No, you gotta punish that Aelz. It's -12. Something.
Don't kill Aelz.
Oh shit! No, I want Aelz to win. He's my boy, but I need Ssylus to win so I can afford to send Tal to Moldo
Boldo
jail.
camp.
Yeah.
Camp Boldo.
You know what, Lionel? You're right. Developers do tend to be shit at their own game,
Yeah.
which is really weird because, like, from a naive perspective, you're like, oh well, who's going to be better at the game than the people who understand it and made it
No.
themselves? It's like
It doesn't-
literally everyone. Literally
Yeah.
everyone who's played it.
No one, yeah, but it never works like that because the person who invented tennis is never going to be the best tennis player, right?
Yeah.
It's just not how it works.
See that? He ducked it. He was like, right, he's going to do prep AB. I'm going to duck it. I'm going to do while rising B to punish. And he did do prep AB, and he did duck it, and he did while rising B to punish, and he got quick paraded for 70 HP. Get you fucked, you dumb nerd. God, I hate Raph so much. Most frustrating thing ever used to be the dev played tech demo. Yeah, because they like try and show off the thing, and they're like completely ignorant of what the hell they're doing. They're just like, oh, press this button. This button's cool.
I actually think I prefer that now than the cinematic trailers that you get that have got voice actors.
Oh yeah,
And it'll
that
be
shit
like,
can fuck off.
That where they'll be like,
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's out of the ring. Oh, you didn't kill him.
Oh,
Was that on purpose? Maybe he went for the guard break pressure instead because he needs it. Yeah, go on. Tell me about the.
where it'll be like, sorry, I'm just eagerly.
No! Could have blocked it and killed him. Oh, never mind. He's dead.
Uncle Mickey.
Highly approved balance rants from RPA. I'm not even talking about caliber at this point. Well, I was probably complaining about Raphael like 3 seconds ago. It's just like a natural reflex at this point.
But yeah, where it's like
You think you can win?
it'll be like army soldiers, and then they'll have the players talking like how military soldiers would.
Oh god!
Pseudo-
Oh no! I forgot they existed. You just
Yeah, and
you just
instead it's
opened
like,
up a
it's like
wound of
people
cream.
online don't play like this, right? It'll be like, oi, Uncle Mickey, go and get the loot, you scrub.
yeah, right.
Fuck off, cunt. Right,
I'm
that's how it'd really
talking to
be.
you.
Yeah,
Fuck off, go and pick it up yourself,
Instead
you
they'll be
dickhead.
like, oh yeah, Tango MLG no scope 360 moving in, right? And it's like they all sound like a
if somebody
fucking
did that,
budget price.
you would kick him out of your group immediately. You just who the fuck who invited this guy? This guy
Yeah,
thinks he's
who
an
is
actual
this
military
guy?
thing, doesn't he?
Whose friend are you? You would question him directly, wouldn't you? Like, whose friend are you? Because you're both fucking going.
You ain't my friend. You ain't
You
his
ain't mine.
friend.
And if you're a friend of my friend, whoever that mutual person is needs to also be deleted. There's no two ways.
I'm under fire. Somebody move up the left flank. It's always shit like that, isn't it? Oh god, I forgot how cringe they were. There was one for the division where they're like boarding like a downed plane or something.
That's exactly the one I was going was the Division one. That's the exact one I was going for. It's the first Division trailer where I was like, this trailer, it's kind of cool. And then I realized, like, because I wanted the Division to be probably better than what it was, right? I enjoyed it, but you know, I thought it was going to like change my life and shit.
Yeah.
And then it was only when I played the game and then I watched the re-release trailer. Actually, talking about, I'm going to come back to that about
Yeah, go on.
release trailers.
Go on.
And Uncle Mickey got his meter stuff. But and then it's only when you've played the game and you go back and watch release trailers you realise that it's all a pack of like fraudulent lies, right?
Yeah.
So actually, on that note, my mild gripe: if you watch the release trailer, the character reveal trailer for this game,
Yeah.
and you see what Talon can do, she gets her Wind Fury AGI against Zas. What, like Zas is like 6A or some shit,
Oh,
and she
I don't know where this is
AGIs
going.
it, and then she lands the wind cannon. But you watch it back, it's just because the Zas doesn't hold the block button. Because it's not fucking real. You don't get cannon. You never land cannon, right? But the trailer makes it look like that AGI has purpose. And you
Oh,
can
I
get a cannon
love
off
that.
of it, but you can't get cannon off of it in the real world. You've never been able to. But the trailer leads you to believe it was once a possibility.
I don't know. You might land it on a ranked ass, like day one ranked ass, where they're like, I have
Yeah.
no concept of negative frames.
Yeah, they're still mashing, right?
Yeah.
You will get that sometimes where they mash or they'll try and press 4 or 6. You might, but who does that after they've
Is he
been
gonna get
AGI?
crushed? Yeah, he just got
Yeah.
crushed. Like,
Oh!
Oh,
Uncle Mickey, what you doing? What
Oh,
you doing?
I have trouble feeling bad for you right now. As
No.
viewer request, we're going to complain about Tira a bit now because code is completely fucked up. It's like, oh, I get soul charged whether you like it or not.
Just don't let a mood change. Don't give her the space to taunt. And
You know-
and make sure she doesn't do the moves that make her mood change either, and make sure you just don't get her below the certain life threshold, which also triggers a mood change. It's that easy.
You know, I'm pretty sure that without curses, you cannot kill Tira with Zast without giving her a mood switch. I think all of his combo routes, literally, they increment damage in small enough amounts that she's guaranteed a guard crush, a mood switch. The only way you can get around it is like a 4-6B combo that kills her with 4-4B at the end. I legit think that's the only way to get around it.
Have you tried? You've clearly laughed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, no, 2B players are not allowed in here.
Yeah,
2B players have been pretending that she's shit for like fucking months. That character is fucking busted.
I don't know a single 2B button, but I did actually take 2B into rank the other day. I didn't even know what any of the A plus B or B plus K buttons did.
They
And
just
all
make
of
him
a sudden,
invincible.
all I did is I beat a Raphael player, funnily enough, who knew the buttons, and she flew up into the sky, and I CE'd him in the back of his head and won.
Yep, so
Like,
it's cool stuff.
He was running around doing prep BB because he knows those buttons as the Raph,
Yeah.
and then I know none of the buttons, and I just flew over his head and got the CE while he was back turned. It was glorious.
Yeah, with 2B, you just like, you use your mid-screen AA to go immediately into a pressure, whether you hit them or not. Because if they block it, then you just do like the back sway thing and then punish them for like 60
Ssylus
damage.
fucking lied.
Oh no, he's dead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good old Uncle Mickey.
Yeah, and then you just go into aggression shift, and then you just do your safe horizontal mid launcher that makes you invincible when you do it, and yeah, they can't do anything about it.
Yeah,
then
the
you
one where
win
she
some repeat.
disappears. Where
Yes,
she
exactly.
So when she disappears and then the screen starts flashing up and exploding and shit, it reminds me of a fireworks display I did once, where we wanted to do a fireworks display because presumably it was bonfire night, roughly, or Halloween, maybe roughly. I don't know. We had fireworks.
Yeah.
And I lived in a small maisonette that had a communal garden at the time, and we didn't really strongly believe in the health and safety shit that much.
Yeah, that's all bollocks.
Because you think it always overreacts. So when something says, "Oh, it needs a 30 to 40 meter safety," in your head you can immediately half that.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's mildly dangerous, and then you half it again, and then it's probably dangerous now, right? If it says 40 and you're within 10, it's probably dangerous. If you're within 20, you're probably okay, right? So we bought loads of dumb fireworks and shit, and there was one which was like a massive cake, and I think it had like a 50-meter range on it or something. But it
Wait,
was
a
full...
cake?
Yeah, I think, you know where it's just like a big bundle of fireworks that explode?
Are you talking about a bomb?
No, not a bomb. It's not like an IED. You buy them from like a weird man at a market or something, right? And it says fireworks, and it will have packaging and marketing shit on it.
Does it have anything crossed out underneath fireworks?
No, it doesn't have any skull and crossbones.
Like
on it,
this side, point this side towards enemy.
No, it's not a claymore. No, it's not one of
Yeah.
those. But
So you lit just a fistful of fireworks on fire.
effectively, yeah.
Right.
So, and we was drunk, and we was like, "Oh, it's going to be fine." And then the thing starts off by shooting the like fireworks up in the sky. So you all just, the thing's, I don't know, 10 meters in front of us, and we was fine. But then it does the thing where it creates the fountain, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
the only way I can describe it is it was like the air around us, our crowd, ignited, right? Like everywhere you looked, there was just fire. It was like the weird scene from the Dread film. Do you know what I mean? Where it's just like,
Oh
slow-mo
yeah, I
and
love that
shit.
movie.
It was, yeah. There you go. Lionide was there. It was an airburst bomb, whatever. But it was almost just, yeah, like all of a sudden there was like popping of fireworks at like eye and ear level and like waist level and like just above your head. And we all ran away shitting ourselves, panicking, hiding behind like cars and shit.
And they gave that move to 2B.
Yeah, that's the move they gave to 2B. But there is footage of this somewhere. And then
Oh,
all
please
you
dig
can
it out.
find Yeah, I'll have to find it. It's on my friend's Facebook channel or something. But at the end of the footage, because it was dark, so some of us had torches. It's just like a smoke screen, and you just see a few torch beams looking around, and be like, "Yo, is everyone okay?" And then you just hear someone see a torch shine at your torch. It's like, "Yeah, that did not go as expected." Like, I didn't know. His exact words were, "I did not expect that to happen."
We lit a giant ball of fireworks and it blew up.
Yeah,
How
and
could it
2B has
possibly
that
happen?
same. Yeah, 2B has that move, and she has AGS to make sure you are within 10 meters. Right? I think that's the end. I think that's the moral of the story, guys.
Should have just blocked it. It's -10.
You think you can win?
Yeah, -10. I'm gonna get a great punish with that. Ssylus, have you decided you're going to be a winner yet? I think that's the important thing.
I'm gonna lose all my points. Actually, no, I won last time because I forgot I bet on set, but I wanted Gili to win. Is it me or is it taking a while to connect? Oh, there we go, new stage. Yeah, sorry about that, Gilo. To be fair, Neon might be here. He might have bet on you as well. That would do it. Oh, nice duck. No punish though, because Aelz is old. I don't know how old Aelz is actually. He looks like a young whippersnapper. I'd put him mid-20s at best. He owns a shirt that he wears, so he can't be younger than that. Unless he's in sales. Every like 19-year-old in a sales job earning more than their mates. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a wheeler dealer now, and they always wear a
You
shirt.
need to shut up because you're describing me too
Yeah,
well.
I know.
I was the one there at 18. He's like, would you like to see my shirt collection that I purchased from Next with my like Armani watch because I'm an adult now.
You're all the same, every one of you. I'm sorry that you are just like your peers, but hey, what can I say? I don't miss.
Do you know how bad it actually was? I might have told you actually, but I actually, to look more like a professional salesperson and shit, I actually got polo glasses.
Oh.
I don't need glasses, so I actually got them just with non-corrective lenses, just so I looked more intelligent.
Oh man, fucking you're a hero.
That. I actually did that. I pulled it off. It made me look intelligent in an office.
Thing is, the reason I know this is because my eldest brother was one of these pricks. He was like he was the prototype. I remember. Oh god, I just remembered right when he got a job working for Carnosaur, if you remember them.
Right. No, I don't
He was
know.
working for Carnosaur. He was just working in their warehouse or whatever. And they ended up like putting him on the phones for some reason. And they were like, "Hey, you're fucking good at this, actually. Yeah, you have a promotion. You can be in the sales now." And he was fucking loving it. And within like a year, he had like a company car. I remember it was this BMW 1 Series, right? It's like the E46 generation, so like the same generation I've got now, like 2000 something.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
And I remember he took me and my other brother. He came home. And he was like, "Check this out." He took us outside, and we had a look at his car. He's like, "Do you want to go for a drive?" Yeah, come on then. So we got in his car, pissing it down with fucking rain everywhere, and it was about school turn and out time, right? So we're driving past one of these schools, and he goes, "Watch this," and he's fucking going 30, and he pulls over straight through the biggest fucking puddle you've ever seen in your life, and soaks about 30 teenagers all over him. I was laughing for days after that. And that's why I'm a dickhead now. I learned from the best.
Yeah, he was the prototype, and you're version
Yep.
2, version 2.0.
I remember just turning around in the fucking seat, looking out the back, and they're just fucking dripping, literally dripping, just like looking at him. Like they're not even yelling; they're just like, "What the fuck has just happened?"
They was already depressed enough. Do you know actually what my one of the most like a golden moment in life, right? Was I think when I first got my company car, and it was when Tiny Temper came out with his tune.
Fucking hell, I don't know that. Well,
Yeah, and he has a line in that which is now I drive past the bus I used to run for. I felt like such a god.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, yeah, that's the one when you drive past the bus. That used to be your bus, but ain't your bus now because you're an adult. That's good
See,
shit.
for me, it was Zim Zimmer, who's got the keys to my bimmer.
Ssylus, can you win now, please?
My first car was a piece of shit, though. Renault 5.
Ooh.
It was an old Renault 5 as well. Sick.
Was it? Mine. Yeah, I told you about mine already. It was a Citroen C1. But
You had a Citroen C1!
yeah, don't judge me.
Right.
It was cheaper than my sofa.
I bet that went over a roundabout, didn't it?
You can win.
No, it never went over. But it went for a tree.
Yeah. My first car cost 300 quid, and the insurance was 1300.
Yeah, so here's my car was 99. I bought it new, but it was £99 a month, brand new. My sofa that I bought at a similar time was 150 a month.
Fucking hell.
My insurance was also like 120 a month or something.
What the hell does your sofa do for that much money?
Oh, it was a corner sofa and it was leather.
Yeah, and I bet it probably fucking sucked a mean dick as well, didn't it, for that cost? Dear Lord, man. Also, Ssylus isn't sandbagging, he's just getting whooped because Aelz, he's pretty good at this.
Yeah.
Or so I'm told anyway. I don't know, I slap his shit, so I wouldn't know. I think free.
Do you actually?
No.
I was gonna say, because if you do, next week's OFC, guys.
I'll play it. I'll fight him on OFC and you can see how I do. It's not too bad, but I'm doing better than Ssylus does right now.
You know I'm gonna make this happen, right? You're
Yeah,
on for
do it.
next
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Yeah, fucking let's go. Is OFC like every other week just going to be me getting bullied by somebody I called shit while I was casting?
Yeah.
Because we're going to be here for a while if that's the schedule.
Well, you know, I told you about sweaty sets that we
Sweaty
played,
set.
didn't I? Where once a month we get. That was a good step from Aelz. But Lionide called Fotten free once, and
Yeah.
then I basically had to make a point. I was like, Fotten's not free, and then Lionide was like, Fotten's free, bro. And then I was like, you have to prove it. You can't call someone free and then get bodied by them. I think that should be a rule, right? You're not allowed to call someone free when they fuck you up.
Yeah, who would possibly do that?
Yeah,
Can
who
somebody
would
ban this Weekly
possibly?
player in chat
Who
right now?
would do that?
I'm actually getting battered by every one of them. I can't remember the last time I won a set. Probably against Neon or something, but that don't count. Neon refuses to play properly in a set. He's just like, wind charmer, CE at every opportunity. So I just CE at like +8 now because I know he's going to CE me back.
Makes sense. I mean, I don't blame him. But the thing is, with Neon, I never know when he's praying properly or not, right? But it's the charm of a Talon, because you can play with maximum means and sometimes it's super effective. And just throw in unblockables where they shouldn't land, but normally it's like a 5-minute string that just fucks you on counter hit, so it will land sometimes even against the best. So
Neon plays seriously about 10% of the time, I reckon. And you can tell because he becomes a lot more defensive and like careful in his approach. When he's not, he's just running up and 2-2-A-ing. That's like the giveaway. If he's doing that, then you know he's just there to like fucking meme you.
yeah, but the thing is, see, I get annoyed with that because I actually hate running up and 2-2-A-ing, but everyone's step duck, so it's my best option. So
Yeah,
just stop step ducking so I can play the game fucking properly, you prick. But instead, you just take 2 steps to the side and then crouch, and then my 2-2-A hits, and then you wake up and do the same thing, so I have to do it again because what else have I got? And then you tell me that I'm spamming that move, and it's like, shut up! Like, it's the most frustrating thing.
Whilst you were talking, by the way, Aelz like came back from nearly dead to just winning because
He
Soul
wanted
Charge
to.
is fine. Yeah.
You know, he willed it into existence.
Yes. Soul Charge is an excellent mechanic and not too big of a power spike whatsoever.
Do you know what I like? You didn't really play some of the older ones, did you? Oh, no, you
I
did.
played 1 and 2, and then I didn't play another one until 6 because I didn't
you
own
like-
the console
I-
after that.
I liked how Soul Charge worked in 2.
I don't even remember it in 2. Wasn't it like, oh shit, wasn't it like a key charge sort of thing? Like you went back and like if you pressed like a taunt combination or something, they go,
Yeah.
and then you got access to like some more extensions on moves and shit or something. And
Yeah,
then
but
was
it
just
only
like-
lasted for like 7 seconds or something, depending on how long you charged it.
Yeah.
And then you also had some moves where it would have like a built-in soul charge, right? So basically a soul attack. So Talim's Unbreakable Grab, for example, she could soul charge from that into.
How do you remember all this shit? All I remember is trying to spam Astaroth's Demented Moon on the opponent so I could like get like 900 damage air carries, air juggles or something.
Or the other one, my favorite, is if you just picked Spawn with the max damage weapon and then just do the unblockable fireball for a one-hit kill.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Yeah, I used to love playing Spawn. You know, they stole a bunch of his animations for as well.
Yeah, Axe as well is basically Spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 9A is that's a Spawn move, and his shield throw is another Spawn move. That's the fireball, in fact.
Yeah, that's the fireball.
Yeah, Spawn was cool. I used to play loads of characters. Maxi was one of my mains in too. Maxi, Nightmare, Astaroth. There are other characters, I believe. Oh yeah, Assassin. Assassin was cool.
Oh yeah, mine honestly was literally just Talon because she had her back turn K, so I used to just spam that while shouting mule kick at my friends, and they used to get really annoyed because it used to launch. It wasn't just knockdown; it was like legit straight up launch, and it would like combo itself and ring out and shit.
Ah, so you were that friend.
Yeah. I'd just go mule kick, and then they'd be mad. What's his name
Ssylus
again?
stick around?
Uncle
Mickey.
Uncle Mickey.
Uncle
one
Mick.
again.
You can remember because if he was Irish, it would be racist.
Yeah, that's how I
Remember it that way. Aelz is on 7 mood switches, by the way. So I think we're going to see Coda again. Game. I don't think you can really stop it. But, oh yeah, Charade was pretty cool. He was a cool what's it called? There's a Japanese name for it, but you know, the mimic character.
Yeah.
He was like a fucking eyeball with some bones floating around him.
I remember, yeah. He was basically one of the eyeball demons from Doom.
Oh no, not really.
Just they
Like,
red.
he wasn't.
Yeah, same shit, man. They shoot.
The
Yeah,
Cacodemons.
I don't know. Or the
Yeah,
fucking.
Cacodemons.
Or the shit thing
Pain
from
Elementals.
Monsters Inc., the green one. It's like the same.
I gotta say, I'm a big fan of that meme going around at the moment where it's him screaming at the little girl from Monsters Inc. and she's got the headset and the PS4 controller on.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
I saw the other one where it's her.
You can
animated
banish that!
herself.
It's minus 10!
You think
Wait,
you
the
can
what?
win?
Okadan, best minute. No, sorry, I was reading chat.
Oh, right. Yeah, I never
Yeah.
played the one with Olkadan in it. I played one that had Edgemaster, I believe, and then 2 had Charade. Possibly Edgemaster as well.
Yeah, Charade was a bit of a weird one. I also thought Necrid was a bit weird because he's just like, I'm just going to cherry pick other characters' moves.
Yeah, Necrid was fucking tight. I like Necrid. I couldn't really get a hang of him because I couldn't really figure out what the fuck was going on at any point.
Oh, 6AAAA was a really good, like, high, low, mid string that knocked down on normal hit. So you just spam that. Yeah, it was fucking awful to deal with, man. It's
I
like,
remember that.
I thought I was good at the game, and then my younger brother, the one that got rainbow dropped by me, he picked Necrid one time and beat me up, and then just fucking trolled me away because when you're the older brother, you have to win, right? You can't lose to your younger brother
Yeah.
on the video games. And he beat me using that one string on Necrid.
Oh dear. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. He had like, I swear he had a lot of moves that look like Axwell now.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. But I think...
Oh, he had, in fact, you know what he had? He had
had
Nightmare
Ast-
6BB.
Didn't he also have Asta's 2-2B?
Oh, he might have done. Actually.
I think he had Asta's 2-2B as
I
well.
don't remember. I remember the he did Nightmare's 66B, but he did it with an axe. I'm pretty sure. I might go look
That
that
was-
up afterwards.
That was quite sick, that's what Ssylus did. It would have been nice if he was rewarded with a win. But
Yeah, but unfortunately, get fucked. Didn't expect this opponent. Well, there you go. That's our boy Aelz, the French phenom. You can punish that Aelz. Just fucking hit him afterwards.
How minus
See,
is it?
that's what I mean. Look at that shit. Look how much damage. That's more than most launchers. What the fuck, man? Oh, get fucked. It's unfortunate. It's minus 12 at least. I always 6k at Zas. But, you know, I'm just a god in the matchup. And then lose anyway.
Going. Do you know what is actually really awful? Is
Cool.
one with Tira having amazing movement, and the vertical nerf I think is showing that shit sucks for Raph more than it used to these days.
So it fucking should. You should be
There
able
you
to
go.
step him. Oh, he's dead as fuck, isn't he? Yeah.
Is
Yeah, he's very dead.
oh my.
Blood. Oh, that's 10-0. That's 10-2. I mean, might as well say it was 10-0. Basically.
No,
I
you
didn't
gotta
get any
count
points.
Two. Man, Ssylus,
fine.
you cost me so many meat buns.
Yeah, I also lost my my meat buns. I thought Aelz was gonna win, but I had to take the smart money, you know. I only lost like 1,000 meat buns, which I'll make that by betting on Kellerak at some point. I'm sure.
yeah, I know, right? Low key, when you need to get those big gains, you just go full diamond hands on Kellerak.
Give me that Kellerak.
Yeah, I guess now everyone that gets all the Tira, I guess everyone's Tira hate was justified all along.
Yeah, she's a very strong character right now. There's a good argument to be made for top 5. Good one.
I mean,
Top
The only
5,
problem for
but
me
not
is-
top 1.
I mean, the only argument for me is I'd have to move either Ivy or Mina out of there, and I think they're both still completely ridiculous. Like, no brain. Duh, I'll play the game for you by having million damage for every right guess characters. And Tira is that, but not as much. So yeah, there we go. That's our OFC for tonight.
Yeah, there's going to be more OFC tomorrow on Soul of Tadlos' channel, starting at 8 p.m. CET, same as this one started today.
I appreciate that you don't trust us to give the shout outs because I had no idea what they were. So you were very much right in that. Did you know? Did you know, Loz?
yeah, I'm eating my noodles now while
No.
the
I just get wheeled out like 10 minutes before this starts. Somebody messages me on Discord and they're like, "You're commentating, you know."
Oh, sorry, I just saw Dexter's payout, motherfucker.
What did he get? 81,000. Fuck off. Just ban him. Not for that. Just the general degeneracy. Just get rid of him. Buff Raphael with proper mix-ups and delete those 4/6 lethal hits that only Ssylus can use properly. Okay, we actually need a ban. This I'm
I like
typing
this.
ban.
No,
but it's not
I
working.
like the real Nightmare's conviction because he's literally made the same point 3 times because he thinks we forgot it the first 2. I like
Yeah.
that. He's like, just to remind you guys, buff Raphael with proper mix-ups.
We didn't
There you
forget.
go.
You can have mix-ups when Zas gets mix-ups, and you shouldn't give Zas mix-ups. You know, Zas has one string that ends in a low, and it only ends in a low, and that's KK, and it's minus 16.
Yeah, but he's probably got one of the most frustrating fucking tech crouches to deal with because,
What, full crouch 3K?
yeah, that shit is fucking
Yeah, I love
boring.
that shit. Yeah, but it's a fucking high. Give me a mid. Give me a fucking mid. Do you know how many situations?
Oh,
his
because the follow-up's
force-
not a mid.
no, it's a high.
Can't you do it into the mid? curve?
Nah, you got to do it in 6K. It's plus 12. Anyway, we're raiding Danarai, I guess, for some fucking reason. Go
So
call him a
Ian's
nonce.
streaming, right?
I don't. He hasn't done anything to prove he's a nonce, but I've got suspicions. It's mainly the beard. So just go tell him he's on a watch list. He'll know what you mean.
I mean, if you ask him the question, I'm sure he'll correct you, right? I think that's a fair assumption.
Yeah, or like if you tell him he's on a watch list, he might just get up and leave suddenly
Yeah.
and start packing
Well,
stuff.
stop. Countdown. You got.
Okay. I'm gonna call him a nonce.
Just sow the seed.